Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to Dawn Williams Tarot. My name is Dawn. This message is for Sun, Moon, and Rising in Scorpio. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. But keep in mind that these readings are general. And if you want more specific information that aligns with your path and what's going on in your life, you can always reach out for a personal reading, as I am available for those. This is a message that is current energies all the way through December 16th. However, if you happen to come upon this video after December 16th, I am sure there are things in this video that may be helpful to you that will give you some guidance and clarity, okay? So today, Scorpio, I'm just going to pull a single card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. I'm going to do your reading, and then at the end, I'm going to pull the 5 main themes that basically conclude the reading, but it also gives additional clarity to the messages that we have given you, Spirit has given to you during your reading portion, or it may be additional information that you are unaware of that is coming in to give us, something else to consider. Okay, so without further ado, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to pull your first card. And that card is called a Sky Bridge. So it's card number 47. This is the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. And it says possibility for union. Kind of looks very fiery, kind of this energy here. I don't really know the intention behind this card, so I am going to read you the message. So, possibility for union. What needs to be connected or disconnected? You stand before a seemingly unbreachable abyss, and there is no possibility of retreat. The path behind you is no longer a viable option. You have to act soon, though, or you will run the risk of being stuck at the edge of the cliff. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet undreamt of possibilities, but you must no longer postpone what you know to be inevitable. And yes, you are allowed a breath or two before the leap. So take a bit of time to yourself. Get away for a day or two of contemplation, or even for just a few minutes. Walk to clear your mind. Muster your courage so that you may cross the sky bridge. The sky bridge appears when the moment is absolutely right for a quantum leap. Wow. Life believes you are ready, even if you do not agree. Remember not to confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Respond with a determined yes, and let the universe take care of the details. You need only hold on to your positive affirmation, and the way will become obvious as you take flight and clear the abyss. Ooh, a quantum leap. That's amazing. I don't really understand all of that, but I'm hoping that it's going to resonate with you and it will make sense to you as to where you are in your path right now, as we're heading through the end of 2023 and into 2024. Possibility for union. I don't know. That sounds amazing. Okay, Scorpio, so I have shuffled this deck a gazillion times. I am going to just divide the deck, and then I'm going to start your reading, okay? So here we go. Ooh, and at the bottom of the deck, we have got the Chariot card. So whatever's coming in is coming in fast and furious. The Chariot card is a card about advancement and progression. So it is one of those cards where the individual, the charioteer, has left behind everything that he knows, understands, and loves behind him because he knows that he needs to go out onto this great adventure. So I find it interesting that you get this chariot card in regards to right after this Skybridge moment, right? So it just feels as though, like, this is saying, you cannot turn around and go back. You definitely have to move forward. Prepare yourself to move forward. And this is saying you are moving forward, and you are moving forward in a quick and fast motion. So hang on. Just know that Spirit's got your back, right? And that you're going to be taken to a place of adventure. I don't know about you, but I think adventures are fun. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to lay out your cards. I'll explain what they all are in just a moment. You are already aspected here, very, very much aspected here with the Death card. The Death card does represent Scorpio energy, as you know. Okay. I just kind of want to get a feel here. We've got lots of swords energy. We have cups and wands. I don't see any. Oh, this is coins, not cups, excuse me. I don't see any cup energy here for you, Scorpio. I see coins, I see swords, and I see wands. But I do see that you are here. This is the death card. This does represent you. This is in your strengths position, okay? So in your strengths position, we start off with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is that badass queen. She is the queen that is not going to take no for an answer. She is going to get it done. She's going to get it done with or without you, right? Um, I love her energy, and I really do feel as though she embodies your energy, even though she is not a water sign. She's definitely a fire sign. But I feel as though a lot of her energy is innate in the Scorpio energy because that Scorpio energy is about death and rebirth. It's about just taking risks and just knowing that you're going to transmute whatever it is that you're working through, working on, or trying to create and manifest in your life. Now, the thing about her, wow, this is a really pretty card. How pretty that card is. Her energy, she is patient, she is kind, but she doesn't take any crap from anybody. Like, to me, she just lives her life according to her rules. And what I'm recognizing in the Scorpio people around me that are close to me, I'm recognizing that that's the energy they are embracing as well. So as this is your strengths, I feel that this is your energy. However, it could also just represent someone close to you that you are going to be working with, or you are going to be close to during this next couple of weeks. That is going to embody this energy. Okay. And then, of course, we do have this death card that does represent your energy, which is the death and rebirth card. I do feel as though you have already gone through this process because now you're ready to go over this bridge, right? You're here. This is kind of an initiatory type of an energy that I'm picking up for you here, Scorpio. But this does represent you and in a very strong way. And then we have the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins is a card of miser, being a miser. So really kind of hanging on tightly to your money or to your finances or your resources of some kind. And one of the things that this card wants to bring in for you is more financial stability. You're looking for balance in your financial space, or you're looking for balance in your home space. But this is more associated with the money aspect of things. Now, on the Rider-Waite card, the person that has the Four Coins has one big coin that he's holding in front of his chest. And he's trying to align himself with that prosperity energy. But what he isn't recognizing is that he's closing off his heart space. He's covering up his heart. So in a way, it's presenting the energy as you may be thinking more of your finances and that financial stability in terms of putting that before everything else, putting that before even your heart. And what Spirit is always saying is if you can let go of that need to hang on, or that need of feeling lack, right? Because this card does represent us feeling lack. And just recognize that, as the money has to flow, that's the important thing about this message. Money needs to continue to flow. So if you hang on to it, you're bottlenecking that energy. And as that money flows, then it seems as though what goes out will come back, and what, you know what I mean, in that way. But it has to come from that heartfelt space. It's not just throwing money because you're not thinking, or you're just throwing money out there for no real reason. It really has to come from an alignment, come from a higher perspective and a higher place, knowing that money is just another energy that is there and available for you to work and use in order to create the life you want. Okay, the next column has to do with what's helping or hindering. Now, every reading that I've done today has had this Hierophant card. The Hierophant is the energy of Taurus. It's also representative of earth signs in general. But the Hierophant is this can also represent, this can represent religion, this can represent clergy, this can represent that whole arena of spirituality. The one thing, as you're noticing this gentleman on here, he looks kind of like a priest in his own way. He does have his hand up as though he's going to give you a blessing. So this is a card of blessing. So blessings are coming in. The other thing that this card is asking you to recognize and realize is that this card is the card of personal growth, personal development. So it could be that some of you may be taking some classes or doing something in order to develop that part of you. It could very well be something that just taps into creativity as well. But this card is also a card of saying you need to recognize within yourself that you have one foot on the spiritual path and the other foot on your day-to-day life path. And you are merging those together within the energy of this card, right? This is your inner wisdom card. This is tapping into that information and bringing that energy down in for yourself. Your next card in this column is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is the card of lying, cheating, stealing, or that there's somebody around you potentially that doesn't necessarily have your best interests at heart. This is also a card of really racing towards your dreams. This is like you're not going to let anything or anyone stand in your way. You're going after the things that you want without any hesitation. Sevens have to do with gaining experience, either gaining experience or utilizing your existing experience. However, but this is also does have the energy of be careful of those people around you, that there's some energy around you. And as this is in the very center of your reading. So there's an energy around you of having to be careful. So either make sure you lock your car, make sure that when you gas up your car, if you're a female, that you do that during the daylight hours, because nighttime, you can't see all the things that may be creeping up behind you, so that you just need to do this in order to take care of yourself, protect yourself, okay? So the other thing that I would say is for those of you who do protect your space, your spiritual space, before you go out into the world every day, just make sure that you're bringing in that energy and making sure that you're protecting your aura as you go out and about, because this is a very busy time, and this is a time of heightened theft, right? Theft and people getting robbed and that kind of thing. So in order for you to be safe, just be aware. Be very, very conscientious of where you are at all times. Okay, and then we have the Three of Swords, or sorry, the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of moving from conflicts, right? Moving into a time uh, of calmer shores. Like this is moving from an energy of difficulty, right? An energy of difficulty into a new area of things being a little bit more calmed down for you. So some of this information, some of the energy that I'm picking up here is that some of you may have gone through some difficult relationships recently, where you're recognizing that maybe the people around you have been narcissistic, or just trying to serve themselves, or you're recognizing the difference between service to other type individuals compared to service of self type of individuals. Those people are always about me, 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 me. And then how that affects you, how that affects your energy. How does that affect your love for these people? Can you forgive them? So there's all these lessons surrounded about these difficult relationships that we find ourselves in. And it's not just the people that we love. It's not even just our close family members. It could be other people outside of our immediate relationships as well, that you're really starting to discern people's intentions, right? And what it's doing is it's causing you to really put up your field, your healthy boundaries around you, protecting your space, protecting you, and moving to calmer shores, right? So I do feel as though this is a beautiful card for you, Scorpio. Yeah, so sixes have to do with persevering. So sixes have to do with persevering, and this would totally make sense with this six, because of course this is projecting you to move forward. This is projecting you to calmer ways of thinking, better ways of communicating as well. Is there anything else? Okay, the next column has to do with opportunities coming in for you. You have this Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is a really interesting energy. For me, he is the fastest moving knight. This knight does represent this does represent just get going. Whatever it is that you're trying to create for yourself, whether you're creating a new home life, or creating a new job space, or creating new relationships, or you're creating new friendships, those types of things. This is saying stop thinking about all this stuff and start moving towards the direction you want to go. Okay. This is fast moving energy. The swords do have to do with the way that we think, the way that we express, and the way that we communicate. So it could very well be that you're waiting for some kind of a message to come in and to clear up some miscommunications that may have happened around you, or something along those lines. But it is the card of taking action of some kind. And then it's followed up by the Knight of Coins. So the Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight. Now he's the fastest moving knight, and this guy is the slowest moving knight, because this guy is more concerned about his happy home life. He's a hard worker. He's very dedicated. He knows what he's doing. He really is a homebody, right? He is not moving very quickly at all. So it could very well be that this knight is going to be introducing you to new ways of creating prosperity for yourself. It could be that you're going to be diversifying your portfolio, that you're just going to find someone that's going to help you with those things for you to take action. Again, this is an action card, right? So the nights are about moving forward with your projects, and you've got two here. So it's really about, using your logical side, but this is also saying that you just want to be careful about the monetary side of things as well. Okay? And then the last card in this column is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is the energy of excitement and exuberance. This could represent a younger person. This is a person who really likes to understand things. They love to learn. So it could very well be a person who is just excited about learning as much as they possibly can. And this could be a situation where this is a child for you, or this is a niece or nephew. It doesn't matter what the gender is. This does represent a younger energy, but this person is very full of fire, very full of passion and creativity and motivation, and they just kind of light up a room right when they walk into that room, because they're just so excited, and you can just feel the heat coming off of them because they're just have so much passion. Now, the thing about pages, though, they're also messages. So it could very well be that you're waiting for some kind of a message to come to you of some kind that will give you some clarity, give you some messages that will really coincide with these nights that are here, that are telling you that you need to take this action, right? So with this, you got your thoughts, you've got your money and your finances here. And then with this card right here, you got that passion and that will, that drive, that energetic drive that says, once I get going, you might not be able to stop me. So far, this looks amazing, okay? And then you've also got the chariots. Don't forget the chariot, because the chariot is saying, this is fast-moving energy, right? The only two major arcanas in this reading is the Hierophant and yourself. So that death card does represent you. That Hierophant energy is really just saying you really need to embrace your inner wisdom. Bring that information down, utilize that information in all aspects of your life, and really start to really integrate it so that you really feel as though you are the sovereign being that you are. Okay? Okay, Scorpio. So now I'm going to do your last 5 main things. If you've made it this far into my video, I will ask that you like and subscribe if you're new. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps me grow my channel. So thank you so much for helping me and supporting my work. Your first card is the Bat card. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Yeah, I would just say, I think it's that whole energy is around that 7 of Swords, right? We talked about that lying, cheating, stealing kind of a thing. And, with people being as desperate as they are, and we do have an influx of all the people that have come over, especially if you're here in the US, that have come over the US border within the last 3 years. I think there was 8 million people or something. Well, just be very conscientious of yourself, because those people are looking out for themselves. Let me just put it that way. Okay, Broom, a new home and a new attitude. Okay, so maybe some of you are moving, or maybe some of you are rearranging furniture. And I don't know about you, but when you clean your home, doesn't it just change the whole vibration of your house? It feels beautiful. Butterfly, a change for the better. We like butterflies. Butterflies do remind me of Scorpio energy, believe it or not, because of that whole transformational type of energy that you go through. So, butterflies go from caterpillars to the butterfly, and they have to go through that state of metamorphosis. And that's kind of the energy of Scorpio. So I feel like that really does align with you. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. Huh. Okay, just be aware of that. And your last card today is the Bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. So new job or a raise, that could be a promotion, right? That could be a promotion for some of you, or a new job, because I think we picked that up too. But then you also have that new home or new energy within your home. So some of you may be moving and some of you may be getting new jobs. Okay, this looks really good. Like there's nothing here really that is, saying that you have to be very precautious. The only thing, of course, is that Seven of Swords. It's right in the center. So please be mindful of that as you move through the end of this week and into next week, that energy is around you. And by the way, since it is in the very center of your cards, you might want to be mindful of that through this month, especially if you're going out and shopping and you're getting all of those bags, right? Make sure that you are parking in a well-lit place. Make sure that you're not going really late at night, especially if you're a female. Again, don't gas up your car at night, ladies. Gas up in the day if you can. You just want to be very mindful, like be aware of your surroundings. Make sure that you're using your armor of God, right? Use your armor of God, protect you every day before you walk out your door. Okay, Scorpio, this looks amazing. Woohoo! I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me. And until next time, take very good care of you and enjoy your week. Cheers.